Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. I am Lily and in this video I'm making a playthrough, hardcore normal, and we are going to play in the Faroe Islands. This locality has been requested by Antonius and I have said I will do it, so we're going to do it hardcore, but we're not going to do it slow because that's going to take 15 years. So we're going to do it on normal, so we'll only take 7 years, yeah? Good idea? Yeah, so I'm going to play the capital, Tórshavn. Let's go! Right, so I had to actually look up where Tórshavn exactly was. And the good thing is that it has a river, because that is what we want. We also want a bit of the ocean, of course, to get more fish, because they always have more fish in the ocean. Oh, not sandbox. Hardcore, thank you very much. Right, let's get started then. I have played Faroe Islands before, but never on hardcore. Let me see, it's down here somewhere. Yeah. Look how close all the cities are. Seriously, look at how close the tribes are. I mean, you can throw a stone at them and hit all of them. Not that I mind. It would be very easy to both trade and raid. The reason why they are so clumped together is only one. It's because we are so deep in the ocean, so far away from any shallow ground that nobody can cross the waters. No migrants, no raiders, no traders. Okay, I'm not gonna babble too much like there's a lot of new players. I'm just gonna assume that you all know what I'm doing, more or less. Not like I'm not going to talk at all or say anything or do any guidance, but I'm not going to do like I normally do. I'm not going to spoon feed, yeah? So we're just going to do the usual stuff. And as usual, I'm going to practice a bit on the building of architecture and stoneworking, because that will almost 100% guaranteed be something that only one person in this tribe has each. Only one person with architecture and only one person with stoneworking. Right, just getting up the group set up. We don't need a ton of anything. But I also want to develop the skills, so we're going to do some builders group and dedicate them to various knowledges. It will be, to start with at least, or perhaps always, architecture and of course stoneworking. Right, I might not get up everything in one day, but that's fine. Not too worried about one day. Let's up everything. See how far we get. Completing my groups. Yes, we only have ropes we can make, so no need to get anything else. But we do want straw, because we need to create the poleman shacks, because that's what we've got besides the peltat. And of course we do need offerings so they can pray away their sorrows and worries and grief and moaning, etc., etc. I can't wait till we can sacrifice people. I will sacrifice so many divas, you have no idea. People with will issues, they are the first to go. Seriously, they will be absolutely the first to go. No doubt about it. They're going whoosh whoosh. So what do we have? We have berries. Yeah, that would be blackberries, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And we have, of course, roots. We also have a new plant which gives roots, which is the yellow one. You can see it's yellow with lots of green leaves. It's called Ficara varnia, something like that. I would have forgotten the name, seriously. I think it's called Ficaria something, Ficaria verna. And it was one of those plants that I wanted to talk about the other time. I did a playthrough, the previous one, but I realized it wasn't yet in public. So I shouldn't talk about it, but now I can. This plant that I talked about gives edible roots. Okay, let's see if they can finish. Oh, we don't have any logs. Yeah, they won't manage to finish it today. That's fine. It's fine. They will instead come home with tons of sticks instead of a log. We'll get log tomorrow, no big deal. Right, so Faroe Islands has more sheep and puffins than they have population. I think I read they have roughly 50,000 or so population, Well, they have over 70,000 sheep. Yeah. It used to be very popular or very famous for its whaling industry, and to me there is nothing to be famous about, to be honest. I'll pass. There are several facts about Faroe Islands. For instance, a lot of people think that the Faroe Islands belong to the United Kingdom. It does not. It's actually a self-governing but reigned by Denmark. It's actually an archipelago, a part of a kingdom of Denmark actually. It has volcanic islands between Iceland and Norway in the North Atlantic Oceans. 18 I think there was. They're connected by ferries, bridges, causeways, road tunnels. So it's not a problem to actually get there. It's probably a very popular tourist place to stay because it's so beautiful there, isn't it? And the puffin is so adorable. Okay, let's just get up a few things to make it easier for those who are going to practice on architecture. I'm just going to put things that they need to build closer to where they are building, and that's basically what I'm doing now. Yeah, so you see that there's not a lot of food. It's hand to jowl until we're closing up to 8 kbc. This is what we have. This is all we have. We have nothing else. Nothing else. But we should have okay amounts of wild animals because the devs in patch 0.8 increased the influx of wild animals to your area in all difficulties, including hardcore, although not a lot in hardcore, to be honest. It's barely anything. Okay, that's the offering place down as well. So look at these. Yeah, I have only one that is having the stoneworking knowledge. I'll let him work with that later point. Okay, he needs to learn, so it's good that he joined. Oh no, then someone else took the space. Okay, whatever. What am I going to do, squeeze him out or get someone else? I just want to wait till he's gone away. Hopefully there's going to be someone else in camp that will take over. It's a bit tedious having to do this. Oh yeah, she can do. There you go. I just closed him away because that was weird. Did you guys see that? She didn't have any skills, but she's the leader. She started with 0 skills, but she's got the attributes to learn fast. Okay, just keep them busy because that's important to keep them busy so they don't leave the tribe. Making more storage areas so they can have both the sticks and the ropes close as well. And max prior, so they always carry them that place and not put them anywhere else. That's good. Yeah. Oh, we don't have benches, but we need benches. We're going to get them soon. Right, so I'm going to leave tribe alone for a bit after I place down some of the other knowledge stuff. I'm not going to do food processing yet because we had 2, I think, with food processing, so I'm not too worried. She will learn. He already has 4, yeah. He has 3. Yeah. You know, in Tórshavn, the capital of Faroe Islands, the buses don't cost anything. They're free, which is quite amazing. And the traffic lights you can count on one hand. It's like 4 traffic lights. It's like you're looking for them just to have seen them. You need to go look for them. Oh. And you know what's even more fascinating about Faroe Islands? That little puny thing. It has its own airline. Uh, but there's only one that actually serve the place. It's of the year round at least. It's a few Scandinavian copies like Widerøe and SAS, of course. But I don't think they're doing it now though, because of the pandemic still. I don't know why. I think Widerøe is doing, but Widerøe is just a tiny airplanes, you know, there's nothing big about Widerøe. They're small. And of course you have the ferries, you can reach them all year round. But it's like 2 days travel, seriously. It takes a long ass time, like 30 plus hours. Yeah. What else do we have in this patch? 0.38, 0.38, 0.3.8. So they've changed sleep and nutrition behaviors, and we've had a few bugs there. I did not have time to test everything long term before the patch was put in public, and we now see that maybe we should have let me test it long term, because I found several bugs, and some of the players have found some of the bugs as well that had to do with nutrition, had to do with distance and with sleep spots and stuff like that. And one of those is that you have people not always wanting to sleep in the huts, even though there are plenty spaces for them. And you also have that some of our young ones and some of our elders die from the first hint of starvation. But that's more rare. It's I think once or twice I've seen it, but still it happens. So that needs to be sorted. Okay, so yeah, we have 2 now, and I've chocked down a ton of the poor man shacks, so they can have something to practice on. So what we're lacking now, and to get the pit houses, which is next on the building list, is weaving first of all for the straw one. Then we need more stoneworking for the stone one, and of course we then also need more leather working for the leather one, you know, the pelt one. So besides architecture, the pit houses also takes each their material as a knowledge as well. Stone, leather, but not straw, of course. There's no knowledge of straw. Then maybe there should be a straw platter. You know, back in the days they made baskets. They were called baskets and hats, and I think they were called straw platters, weren't they? Like platters, platters. I'm pretty sure they were. I think I saw a documentary about a Tudor farm, was an Edwardian farm, where Ruth Goodman, she's amazing. I absolutely love her. I watch everything she's doing. Absolutely everything she does, I watch. And she was with Alex and Peter. Yeah, I think it was Alex and Peter running a farm over a full year in the correct timeline, which was, I can't recall if it was the Edwardian or the Tudor. I think it was the Edwardian or the Tudor, maybe Tudor. Anyway, so she was plaiting straw. She made her own hat and stuff. Yeah, so I thought that was quite cool. We could have that in the game as well. That would be very, very astute. So I'm pretty sure they made baskets with straw and reed and everything they had, really. So now we have, okay, let's get more stuff, more people. How are we doing? Our food is Bob. Yeah. Just let them toil away. Can we still have more of these? So we have 4 people gathering food now. And everything disappears. For every meal, everything is gone. We're probably going to get more now that we are getting closer to 8k. Because around 8k-ish, plus minus a few hundred years, we should start to get more. And if we're really lucky, we are far enough south to start getting pairs already in 8k BC, something like 1,500, or perhaps a little bit before. Maybe because we are far enough down south to manage it. I think. No guarantees, but this can happen. Also, remember that even though the locality is appropriate for a type of plants, it can take years before it comes anyway. It doesn't mean it's always there when you land. This is something especially new players seem to not remember, or to not know, to be honest, is that since everything has a season, if you land in spring, you will basically only have strawberries that is in season. So then they might think that, okay, is that all this area have? Okay, I'll move on. When in fact they have everything, it's just not in season. But hazelnuts, they will last through the winter and through the spring, through the summer, and even until their own next season. So that is a good thing. But pears will not. They will not last that long. Oh, let's go. More migrants. Yeah, I'll take her. Look at that. Because pits is something we do want. We certainly want it for pears, because they decay so fast. It's ridiculous. I always think that pears decay so much faster than berries and the other fruit types, but it doesn't. It has the same. It has the same decay rate, but it just seems so much more. Yeah. Let me see. Let's do some more here. Let's get up some. Where should I put them? Because I'm going to put them there you go. With my graves. I need to make everything in one go. Only one person doing it anyway. And let's do a few of the common graves as well. There you go. Ta-da. Okay, so we still lack housing and they're still building. Yeah. I'm kind of expecting to... We've been here almost a year soon and we haven't gotten the flood warning yet. It should come soon. We're still in 9 kbc, so it should be raising quite a bit. Rising. Here we go, me and my English. I invent words all the time. Thank goodness you guys are used to it, so you can translate everything I say, no matter. You speak Lilly. So let's get up the food a bit, because we see him a little bit bob on the food. Oh, is that a deer? Oh, let's go to it and make sure that tribe helps out. Seriously. There you go. We want tribe to not lose any of the food. None of it. Oh, I started very late, didn't I? Duh. Yeah. Right. Well, the thing is, we are alive and we are keeping people happy enough to get migrants. So we're doing something right. So on normal, you have 2 days per month. So you need to feed your people 4 times per month. While on slow, you have 3 days per month, and ergo you feed them 6 times per month. So normal is a bit easier, even on hardcore, to play. And of course fast food-wise is the easiest. But you know what? I don't think it is the easiest when you come to the Neolithic timeline, because you have so little time to get up your farms. You have so little time to clear them, to till them, to plant them before it's over. So, oh, did I just see 3 people coming with food? They did. Look at that, 25 red meat. That is more than we need, but nothing is going to get wasted, because they're going to have it for this meal and for breakfast, and whatever's left over will go in the evening meal along with some of the other food coming in. Okay, so you guys are full, don't need more people. I'll put more people to do food instead. We have a lot of oh, there you go. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen very shortly, because we've been here almost, or a little over half a year, I think it is. We landed in autumn sometime. Yeah, right. Well, it's just to get preparations done. Nothing else we can do, and gonna dismantle that one in the morning. It is what it is. We gotta go, otherwise we will become mermaids. We just not want to be mermaids. Oh, not today, Bubbles. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let me see, so hunters. Not really any point really, but let's get to, and then chuck. I'm going to chuck with the fishermen to just fish up what they can before we leave in the evening. So I'm leaving right before the time where you can't move at all when it's night. When you are migrating, that means that we will sleep and not move. So then when the sun comes, we move like 2 centimeters, then I pause the game immediately, and then I go back to where we were, because we want to be in Torshavn, you know. That's where we want to be. So we're doing. Let's see if we can get a few of these before we go. Maybe not, because I haven't gathered them before because we don't use it. We have nothing to use it for. But we can, when we know we're going to migrate, we can just scavenge the entire area and then trade away for other things. This is a totally acceptable way of doing it. Absolutely, totally. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's all that you survive with is acceptable in the game. Right, so now I'm going to move far enough away for them to not stop walking, because there's a small exploit I can teach you guys. If you move very small amounts, they will never stop walking even if it's night. So now you know that. Yeah. Let's see. A little bit ocean we want. Look how close the others are. I was a little bit doubt we can actually go back there, because that one looks so big. The one next to us. It's like seriously big. Right. Let's. Oh, is that a log? I see a log. Let's plonk our butts down here. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is take down the fishermen, obviously, and put on some limits, because the fish pools are now so close that we need limits. Otherwise, she will come home with 20, 90, 30 fish, depending how good she is. Because she doesn't have any logistics that will hinder her, you know. And the more fishermen you have, the slower and slower it will come home fish, and the less and less fishermen will learn, because they have to spend more and more of their workday on logistics. So yeah, I'm going to keep the others like they are. And then yeah, of course, and I'm happy to see that we actually got deer here, because this means we are south enough to have deer, because up in northern Norway you don't have a single deer. You have rats and hares the first 1,000 years, then you might get a wild dog, and then below 8k you might start to get some deer. But you don't get it to start with, it's way too cold. Okay, let's do a bit of cheating. Some stone and some sticks to get stuff started. They can slave a bit more. They don't complain yet, because everything is reset when you migrate. All your dead will disappear. All work unrest will disappear, or lack of housing unrest will disappear. The only thing that will never disappear is fitness reduction due to hunger. That's the only thing that will never disappear. They will still be starving when you land, but they won't have unrest. For whatever that's worth. Let me see. Yeah, hope you can learn. Hope you will do it. Well, we don't have enough straw to place down anymore, so we have to wait. She's probably gonna... Oh, did I just squeeze her out? I did, didn't I? But it's no worries, because we already have 2 now in the tribe that has this skill. So I don't mind if he stays and progresses. Oh my goodness, you know what I forgot in the other place? When I dismantled the peltart, all the fine sticks became available for the crafters to steal to make wooden spears. Look, we suddenly have 21 wooden spears. So now I'm lacking fine sticks for this. Oh, the peltart, oh my word. Oh, yeah, that is a mistake you shouldn't do. It happens. You guys are okay sleeping by the fireplace for one night. Come on, you can handle it for one night. We have normally four days on hardcore before they start to build on rest. Yeah, 4 days, that's what you've got. You sort something out in 4 days, or they start leaving you. I guess this is, at the moment, even though the food has been reduced in all regions and all difficulties, I still feel that we are fairly okay in food, but people are getting very impatient very quickly in the tribe. They can tolerate very little, I think, on hardcore. It takes very little to literally piss them off, to use French wording. They become very quickly annoyed with you. They also have done some twiddle twonks to the, yeah, that's a Lilly word, to the hunting success. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There you go. They have increased the time it takes to kill the larger animals, not the smaller ones, but only the larger ones, according to what I can find in my test results, because I tested this for a full day. And what I could see was that hunters sometimes stopped what they were doing and let the bigger animal run further away, and then they continue walking after them, running after them. And this also is in preparation for something that is coming soon, not soon, but hopefully within this year. Cannot guarantee it 100%, but I do think so. And that is something that we will all love, and we have already started the design. We have had brainstorming about behaviors, meeting behaviors, camp behaviors, in the wild behaviors, etc., etc. I can't say more because you guys will guess it. You guys will guess it immediately if I keep on talking. But everyone is going to love it and also hate it. Have I said too much? No, I don't think so. But the thing is, the devs are throwing in the flipping kitchen sink to pump out more updates. So we have updates every flipping week with the continental biome. Here we go again with that word I don't know how to say. Biome, mayonnaise. Oh God, grow up, Lilly. So when that is done, then we are fully devoted to the new thing we're doing. Fully devoted. All workload is going into that. So yeah, I can't wait to start with it, because this is going to be so fucking exciting. Seriously, I'm swearing, I'm so excited about it. So excited. We've been talking about it for months now, how to do things. Yeah. Also you probably noticed that on your farms, when you have cleared away the mud pile or mud heap or the raw stone heap, it doesn't come back. Because it used to come back before, and it annoyed the heebie-jeebies out of me, you know, because on hardcore, I max out what I can possibly max out of absolutely everything, and I have more farms than I should be able to handle, because what I do is that I do mass harvesting of resources needed while farming is happening, and then nothing else but farming is done when farming is in season. No repairs, no hunting, no fishing, no nothing. But that means I get almost twice as much food from cultivated food, and it also means I give a break to the fish, I give a break to nature, I give a break to the hunters, to all prey. It doesn't always go the way I want it though, so if you're going to try it, this is a disclaimer. It does not always work. You could be unlucky and never have it work, but I sometimes manage to make it work, and I get so happy when I do, because then I get a lot more food. So yeah, it is complete overtasking of tribe, basically. Complete and utter overtask. And I actually quite like that. Let me see. So they're still working on the stoneworking, yeah? And the housing. Food is, yeah, no, we got a little bit. Nobody's starving and have yet to have to use any kind of rationing notches. Look at that. A deer. There's so much food in a deer. Ooh. I haven't had to jiggle a lot with the policies, at least not to a point where they become annoyed with me. But I kind of already know when they are going to get annoyed, so then I stop it before it gets bad. Because suddenly one with a lot of will decide to leave you, whereas one with low will still stay. And you need to pay attention to each your tribe if you're going to risk that. And I don't, so I make sure that I don't annoy too much. But of course, we are not really looking at an emergency here. We are not in risk of dying yet. We have options. We can increase the fishermen and we can increase the hunters. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that is because she increased her weaving, meaning we can now make the straw huts, because straw huts also takes weaving to be made. Excellent. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm a bit close to the fire, I think. Should I make 2, perhaps? Oh, no, there's a tree there, duh. We don't have a stone axe. I'll leave it with 1. Just leave it there. Let them work on it. It takes a bit to dig the hole. So they can almost stay the entire day digging that hole, and that also gives them skill, which is a good thing, because that's what they're supposed to do, yeah? You see, yeah, you can see the stone pit houses need stoneworking to be built, and of course the pelt ones need leatherworking as well as architecture, of course. Yeah. So now we are on yellow for the housing. So even though you see me being complacent in beginners and expert and certainly sandbox, this is something that will come and bite me in my ass if I do it in hardcore. So I need to work on getting up houses for everyone. I find it more difficult when I play on fast all the time, the in-game speed, not the mode, but the in-game speed. Because then you need to act faster and do things faster. But I always catch myself, it's either playing slow and never pause, or it's fast and pause equally, you know, whenever I need to do something. So it's no point if I can just play slow and never pause then, right? But yeah, I quite like to, when I have an agenda, to use the speed quite liberally, to be honest. So I like to first sort things with slow or pause, and then I let them speed up, and then when something needs to be changed, I turn down the speed again, or I pause it. Because on hardcore you can easily lose so much time that you are not winning in what you want to do. So I pause very often, or put on the very slowest speed on hardcore. It's not forgiving at all. If you make a mistake, then yeah. You need to either reload your save where you cocked up, before you cocked up, or you need to do the best you can with your mistake. So they're not happy about the straw houses, the small ones, the 4-man shacks, and I can understand that. They are utterly deplorable already. I think they're like -20 or -30 already. No, we still have food. Look, we are getting in some fine raw stones and 100. How many are there? Oh no, 16. I read 100. 16 of the flint cores. Yeah, that's the guy with stoneworking. Let's put stones over here to him, so he doesn't have to spend so much time of walking to get to the stones. Back and forth. So the longer they work consecutively on a single object or whatever, and without having to move a lot to get things, they will learn faster, they will get the rudimentary quicker, and they will learn much quicker. You can basically see how the green is going up to the max of what Drive has. It's quite amazing to watch when you manage to get that efficiency in them. But you need to kind of put that in place for them to do so. Otherwise there's no mechanic for them to do so, because they have to walk and get their materials, you know. It doesn't magically appear in the inventory, they have to go pick it up. Is that pears? We have pears in 8,000 something. What is it? 8. Wow. Well, they're going to be fairly decayed at this time. Seriously decayed, I'm thinking. But it doesn't matter. They won't be wasted. You know why? Because everybody will devour them with immediate effect. There's no doubt about it. Everybody's going to eat them up immediately because they are so loved. It's -12, I think. -12 unrest. So even if they sleep in the poor man's shack, they will be super happy about the food. So the negative unrest is going away. Yeah, the pair is -12 unrest, which is great. So now we have one, and then we're building the second one to get rid of the yellow house, because that means that we have several that still need. Look at that. 30% is that one, okay, and that one is -3 now, and that was -20. Yeah, okay. So the next thing up now that the architecture dudes are working on is basically get the straw hut, because the straw hut is the best they have now, because we have nothing else showing. Nothing else is showing that are higher. So you can always use the amount you see. If you see +30 quality, it means that is at the moment the highest the tribe is aware of. It doesn't mean that it's the highest that the tribe can build. It only means it's the highest the tribe is aware of. So this is why you see when you have the next few red houses coming up in your build selection, you will see that they now then have 30 and not your other best housing. Oh, I'll take those. Look at her. Look at her. She's increased. She has 15 and we have 13, I think. Yeah. We are, of course, going to take them. Of course. Every little helps. So, yeah. So we're getting there. Yeah, look at him. Well, she is still not gone, but she has been working with the weaving, you see. She came to do the weaving, because that's what she's doing now. It's weaving work, because she's putting the sticks, so that is weaving only. So she'll probably leave when she's done. Or, well, maybe she will try to get architecture skills, who knows. No, she left. She left already. Yeah, I knew that. It was likely going to happen because she will be more needed elsewhere with her weaving skills. So yeah, so this is how it works. So these huts have 2 stages they are built, or actually 3. They have first the digging, then they have placing the sticks, which is basically wattling it without dope. They are wattling the sticks, and that is weaving. You're weaving the sticks into each other. And then you of course have the covering of the straw, which is pure architecture. So yeah, that's how that works. That will also be why you sometimes see that architecture guy might leave when you're building the pit houses, and then our weaver guy comes in instead and is working through the weaving part. Completely normal and working as intended. Doesn't always happen though, because of course it depends on how far away your weaver is. He could be on the other side of the map helping the gatherers getting mushrooms, you know, and then there's no mechanic for him to drop everything and then go back, because we don't want them to do that, because that is a waste of workforce and a complete waste of work hours. So I'm gonna see, yeah. So we seem to only be lacking a little bit more of the stoneworking. He is quite good, the one who's doing it though, but you know, I'm not too worried anyway, because we're getting so many migrants, aren't we? We're getting quite regularly migrants, and they will always bring something. I'm gonna see if I can find the flipping pears. I'm just gonna keep looking. Where are they? You know, knowing my luck, they will be by the edge. But the devs have tweaked it so that they're no longer over the edge. Because I had this poor guy on Discord who found that 3 of his dearly beloved pear trees was on the wrong side of the edge. So he couldn't reach them. And this was tragic. So we had to fix it. And we had to fix it right away. But you know what? Pears are so loved by the tribe. I can understand that. I can understand the tragedy. I can't bloody well find them. We're on. Guess what? I'll just spy on the pair dudes. I'm going to create an extra group and just chalk up one task only. You're going to go get pairs. There you go. Then we'll see. We'll see where it is. I'll just follow them. It's the easiest way. If you can't find it, don't waste your time on it. Follow whoever you put on the task. They will find it. They are magic. They know all these things. They're psychic. I also see that with some of the hunters. Sometimes when they are hunting the bigger animals, they stop and they think, and then they think they know where the animal is going to go. So they run to where they think the animal is going to go. And then the animal is actually going there. And of course, then they're ready there stabbing, stabby stab, killing the animal. And I mean, I claim to the devs that hunters who did this should be burned at the stake for witchcraft. And I think that's the right way to say it. It is a witchcraft. Yeah. That's all there is to it. Oh, look at that. Let's do the straw huts now. That means this one can go. How much is this one now? Okay. So this one is now 30 because we have nothing else that is better than these straw huts. Let's let me see. You are going to tell me where they are. Go. Oh, they're not by the complete edge. A little bit away from the... Oh! What the hell? What's with all those pear trees? Dude, look at the temperature. That's why. Because it's like 10 plus degrees. Oh, I was so worried I was never going to get anything because it would be so cold. But we're so far south, aren't we? Dude, look at that. There's going to be like 15 trees here. 20. Oh my word. I have not seen this before on hardcore. Probably because I only go to northern Norway, because I like to be tortured and to be frustrated and cry. Where I have 1.7 pear trees and 0.3 hazelnut trees. Death and decay follow me wherever I go. And also they have increased the carry allocation for some of the resources for humans. So they are carrying 15 of the pear trees. Yeah. 15 of the pear units. 15 units. So, yeah. The thing is, when they come to camp, nothing is going to get wasted. Even though it's almost fully decayed. Because people love them so much, they're going to be gone in a swoosh. Look at that. People are just eating them up because they love them. And maybe because they don't have a lot of health to eat at the moment. That could be it, That might be it. No, but they do it anyway. Just watch. You will see that they do it anyway. They're just going to keep it because they're going to be out of season. They have been out of season for many months. But they might actually be producing away. And just decaying on the tree. Okay, I'm just going to let them go a bit on their own. Can increase a little bit here because we have a bit more people. Okay. Where's the food? Cook. Let's see, where is she? She's fishing. I can see several pools. We are not in disaster zone yet. Yeah, they're not walking too far away. So they have also, the devs have also calculated the work hours and the task targeting system so that when you start in the morning, if you have a task far away, system will calculate how long you're going to take getting that task done and then get back home. And if it takes too long, they won't even send you out to do the task. And this is something we are discussing at the moment in the dev server, because we do have quite a few groups that have issues with this. So even though when I tested it in patch 0.7, I did not have any issues, but something happened between patch 0.7 and patch 0.8. So now they seem to have much more issues with it. I tested it with chocking a tribe all the way to one side, and I managed to get them go hunt on the other side of the map. So something has, oh hello, benches. That is exactly what we want. We want benches. Ta-da! I can't do without benches. I think that's one of the things that I'm so fond of in the game. I think that's going to be it for this time. But of course I'm going to make more. We're going to play all the way to Neolithic ++. We still lack houses, but I have people working on it non-stop. But until then, have fun and take care.